Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Basic Math, aka Fun with Numbers, for the Atari 2600. In the first video, we played games 1 through 4. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, where both numbers in the problem are one digit. For games 5 through 8, we're going to do more of the same. Somewhat. But I will be playing with the difficulty switches in a few minutes, to show off what the game can really do. So we're going to start with game 5. Still the same one digit plus one digit thing as game 1. However, why did I do that? Let's try that again. Unlike game 1 through 4, where you could choose what the top number was, the problems are going to be a little random. The top number will be random as well as the bottom. I can't believe I got 1 for 1 plus 1. I thought I was on 2. As you can see, not much to this still. And because I reset, I was able to get the 10 out of 10. And subtraction, multiplication, and division are going to work the same way. I might as well go ahead and show off those color combinations there. 7 is really not that good on the eyes. 8's a little better. Now, if I set the left difficulty switch to A/expert, and I play any mode, 5 through 8, we're going to have 2-digit plus 2-digit. If we do game mode 5 now. So let's try that, shall we? And as you can see, I know what I'm doing, so therefore these things are going to be pretty easy to do. If the game makes you carry a 1 into the next place in the answer, you're going to have to do that mentally. And of course, you're going to have 3-digit answers from time to time as well. And looks like I have to carry the 1 because 4 plus 7 equals 11. So, yeah. 41. So I kind of have to do a little bit of mental math if I'm not using pen and paper. Like you're kind of intended to do with this. You can set the left switch to A/expert and keep the right switch on B/novice, so you can do problems where both of the numbers are 2-digit without a time limit, which means you can actually do these problems on pen and paper and then put them on the screen to see if you did them right. Now, if I were to set the right difficulty switch to A/expert, I would have what? I think, yeah, I would have 24 seconds. Meanwhile, if I had kept the left switch at B/novice and set the right switch to A/expert and still did the 1-digit problems where, of course, both of the numbers are 1 digit, I would have 12 seconds to do stuff in. So 24 seconds for 2 by 2, 12 seconds for 1 by 1. Anyway, to bring this into perspective, well, I'll go ahead and choose subtraction next, but I'll definitely show more of what I was talking about with multiplication when I get to it. And it is a good thing that I am not using a time limit yet. And that was a bit of a trick question. That one I had to think about. And this one was really easy to do. And of course, it will still throw things like this problem and the last one we just saw at me from time to time. Not much to this. And now that I think about it, when you carry the 10 over from, carry the 1 over from the 10's place to the 1's place, you can just do the 10's place for your answer first, and then you can work on the 1's place from there. And here is mode 7. Game mode 7. I have a notebook that I use for Let's Plays every so often. I'm going to go to one of the manila colored pages and do stuff here. And we're going to start game 7 with right difficulty on A/expert. No. Left on A/expert, right on B/novice. Had to look at the manual on the laptop next to me just to make sure I was doing everything right. Alright. Well, this one's deceptively simple. This one, not so much. Alright, 38, 22. And that should be 846. 830. Oh. I added the 10's digit wrong. That's why I got a 4. Alright, 3124. And that's a V724. I'm actually doing... Why am I... Blah! Why am I doing horrible mistakes with my adding in the 10's place? Reset! Okay. Let's try it with this, and let's not mess up this time. Alright, 2, 1, 3, 1. This should be 1312. Thank you. Okay. 50 by 50 is 2500. So 450 by 46 should be 2300. All right. 63. 49 plus 6 equals 54. Why am I doing this to myself? Seriously. No, I'll play with this. I'll still do this. Alright, 80 by 44. That should be 3520. Let me look. There we go. Okay. 61 by 42. 2652. All right, 25 62. All right, 75 by 59. And 63 67. 25, 35, 37. So 5, 2, 4, 4. That should be 44.25. And 64 by 53. And that should be 33.92. All right, 86 by 70. 56, 60. That should be 60, 20. 83 times 80. I don't know why I said divide there. $66. 66.40. 69 by 58. 42.49. 45. 34. 39. 42. What? How did I... Hold on. 45. 30. What? Or did I write the whole... That can't be right. Unless I wrote it down as 58. Good grief. It said 69 by 68, and I wrote it down as 69 by 58. Let me see if I can redeem myself here. 95 by 31. 5, 9, 15, 28. This should be 2945. That's one down. 80 by 56. That should be 8, 4. Okay, 44.80. Let me check my answers real quick. Okay. 53, 26, 31, 6, 10, 1378. Okay, 96 times 10 would be 960. 960 plus 96 would be 1056. Perfect. 94 and 45. 47. 37. 4230. All right, 55 and 16. 33, 0, 5, 5. That should be 880. Let me check my math. Good. 17 times 17. I feel like I should know what that is. Okay, 225. That's 15 squared. 16 squared is 256. Sheesh, I really don't know. Would it be 289? $11, 17. Yep, it's 289. Because for some reason, you're always adding an odd number to a squared number to make the next squared number. So I've noticed. So I kind of had to think on that one, but I just had to do the actual arithmetic to make sure I had it right. 90, 62. And this should be 540, so that should be 720. I am really looking at my stuff now. It's 55. What? I don't know why I'm doing things like this. Now, 50 times 40 would be 2,000. So I know that. So, yeah, I thought so. I'm still making dumb mistakes. And I don't know why. And this should be 1001. Well, 9 out of 10 ain't bad. Ugh. Well, I might as well go ahead and show off mode 8. Go ahead and pull that off. Alright, 1, 4. And that should be 8 with a remainder of 4. 3 will go into 37 12 times with a remainder of 1. To do a remainder, you have to go right twice from the ones place and then leave a space and then the remainder. Also, this one is easy as all get out. And this is 7, which is 63. With the remainder is 6, I believe. 14, which is 56, with a remainder of 3. 41. Duh. 16, which is 64, with a remainder of 2. Alright. That's 31, which is 93, with a remainder of 2. And that's 12. The vision is a lot easier for me, for some reason. Let's see if we can do mode 7 one more time. And I'm going to flip this bad boy, so that way I can actually do this. Alright, 65 times 61. Alright, 30. 39. That should be 3965. Okay. 92 times 27. That should be 64 for that. 4, 18. 4, 8. 2, 4, 8, 4. Cool. 53 times 14. I know that this is super boring, but this is basically how the game is. This game really is what you make it, as you can see. If you're interested in doing these sorts of problems, you will have fun with this. If you don't, then clearly you will not. At least this one lets you do the complex problems, which I like. 7. 1917. 68 times 8. That's 64. 48 plus 6 equals 54. Nice. And 57 times 33. All right. 15. 1881. Good. 42 times 27. 28 plus 1 equals 29. That part is easy. 4, 13, 11. 1134. 44, 36. And that's 264 for that part. Okay. 1320. This should be 1584. 63 for this. 63 plus 6 equals 69. 18 times 14. I could probably do this one in my head, but I'm not going to risk it. $252. And we got the 10 out of 10 for multiplication 2 digits by 2 digits. Took me long enough. I just needed to know how to do things quickly and effectively. And of course, remember to check my work. But at least I got it done. Now it's time to do number 8 again. And this time, I'm going to set the right difficulty switch to A/expert. And we're going to do time stuff. And, okay. 24-second time limit. Go. That's going to be 10 and 3. 4. 9. And 79. Throw me some easy ones there, game. 46. And that's 24, which is 72. With a remainder of 2. 48. That's 10. With a remainder of 1. 7. And 42. 10 out of 10 with the 24-second time limit. So, yeah, I might as well just do that for fun. And, yeah, when you're working with both numbers being 2 digits, things get a little interesting. you'll actually have to do pen and paper stuff with the multiplication. And woe be unto you if you try to do the 24-second time limit. I could do that, but doing that with without the time limit is bad enough. And I'm not in the mood to do that, especially since I've been playing this game for 25 and a half minutes for the purpose of this video now. But I can tell you it'll be a little more frustrating, because you will have to make sure that you check your work, and if you get things wrong on the pen and paper part, then, again, woe be unto you. So, this game, it makes sense for me to cover it in a historical standpoint, but not much else. There are better, more fun, more engaging, more exciting math and educational games for Atari 2600 and other systems that were around at the same time as this one. I know of Math Grand Prix. I want to play that one day. But at the same time, it's a noble goal that they wanted the home game consoles to not just be mindless fun machines, and you could do things on them where you could learn to do stuff, and I respect that. I really do. And while this may not be the most fun one, it's still one of the first, if not the first, home console educational games to come out, and it kind of helped set a foundation as to what was to follow. It may be bare bones in presentation, but at least it helps when you're multiplying two numbers by two numbers, or two-digit numbers by two-digit numbers, I should say, like 81 times 36. So at least there's that. And of course, you can challenge yourself even further with a time limit. 12 seconds or 24. The game is good in that capacity as well. What you see is what you get with this game. The graphics, yeah, it's just a background with colors. Some of the color combinations are easy on the eyes. Other ones, not so much. Sound of music, you just get little beeps and stuff for when you get stuff right or wrong, and when you make it past that 10th and last question on that game mode that you're playing. There's not much, but it works. Gameplay is about as good as it can get, given how the game is presented. You go through the digits with up and down. You move from one place in the number to another with left and right. I like how the game handles remainders on the division problems. It's responsive, it's fast, it works. I can't complain. And the replay value, your mileage will vary. And depending on how much you like doing math problems, you may play this for a few minutes or maybe just a little bit more before you eventually put in like Centipede or something. I wouldn't exactly play this for fun, but then again, maybe there are those among you who will. This game might be right up your alley. Unless, of course, you want games with a much more flashy presentation. In that case, you're better off looking at other games. But at least this game handles two-digit times two-digit problems for multiplication on mode 7 with the right difficulty, or not the right difficulty, but the left switch set to A/expert, and it handles it rather well, so I guess there's that. Is this game worth getting? That depends. If this meager, bare bones presentation is not off-putting to you in any way, you'll probably want to get this. If you want to play this game for the historical side of everything, again, it's going to depend on what you want. But you'll probably want to get it anyway. But if you're looking for something more exciting, something with real graphics, something that's a lot more engaging than this, you're probably going to have to go elsewhere. This is it's bare bones, boring presentation. But again, if you're looking for a game that helps you with multiplying a 2-digit number by another 2-digit number, this is probably the best one. I don't really know what else to say. So it may be something you could get for your Atari 2600. It may not be. But it's worth giving it a try at least once and playing around with the difficulty switches and doing things with it. As for myself, it was alright. I enjoyed it a little bit. But I'm pretty sure that there are more fun games of an educational nature on the Atari 2600. And will I play them down the line? Let's hope so. But as this is, from a historical standpoint, it's not bad. If you're playing it outside of a historical standpoint and you're just using it if you're using it solely to learn math, it's great. If you're looking for fun, there are other games. But at least I enjoyed my time with it, and I definitely enjoyed showing it off with all of you. And so, this has been Basic Math, aka Fun with Numbers, for the Atari 2600. This has been the Let's Play, and hopefully I will be back with another game. This is the part where I could say, maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be bad, maybe it'll be somewhere in between. But I think the odds of playing a better game are a lot higher after playing this compared to playing a bad game. We'll see. Hopefully you enjoyed this as much as I did, maybe just a little bit more. I really don't know if that statement could apply to this Let's Play, but I'm going to say that anyway. All I can say was, this was a choice. It was an interesting choice, but it was still a choice. Anyway, until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care. Stay safe. Thanks for watching, and see y'all later.